On the screen you can see the image board, which you can find in the teacher's PowerPoint. The image board is basically the research part of the design process. The image board consists of graphics and text which you will use in your design. I deliberately tried to make sure that the graphics in the image board are simple enough graphics that you'll be able to sketch well enough when you come to producing your full-scale rough presentation. The content of your thumbnail sketches will be taken directly from the image board. These graphics and text will be represented in your thumbnail sketches using appropriate symbols. You can decide what graphics and text you want to use and where to position them when you produce your thumbnail sketches. In this part of the video, I'm going to show you how to produce a thumbnail sketch. Graphics taken from the image board will be represented using a square and diagonal lines. You also have to animate the graphic symbol to explain what it is. In this case, it's the nurse's hat graphic. Body text is represented using straight lines, and I've decided to put the body text underneath the graphic. But again, you need to animate the body text to explain what it is. Now obviously here the body text represents the stay at home, protect the NHS and stay safe statement. And finally, at the bottom corner, I'm using a circle which has been shaded, and this represents the NHS logo. And once again, you have to remember to animate the symbol to explain what it is. And to be more specific here, I've also mentioned the fact it's a white and black NHS logo. Now that we've got graphics and text and the logo on our design, the last thing I want you to do is to decide on a background. So the background for this particular thumbnail is a yellow background with red dashes as a border. And as you can see, that's an example of a thumbnail sketch. It's pretty simple and you can produce it fairly quickly, but you have to remember to use the symbols as explained and also to animate describing what the symbols are. So I'm going to do another one here. Once again, I've got a graphic, but this time I've positioned it in the middle of the page. And this graphic is the circle and cross. Where am I going to put my body text? I've decided to put it at the top. So that would be represented using a series of horizontal lines. And again, I would label that as the SPS statement. And then finally, the third requirement is that it should have a logo. I've decided to put the logo in the middle. Again, and it's represented using a circle, which is shaded. And I've made it big because when I come to actually produce my full-scale rough, I'm going to make sure that the NHS logo is bigger than normal. And the particular NHS logo is the white on black one. It's also important that you consider colour theory when selecting colours and combinations of colours in your thumbnail sketched ideas. The completed page should consist of 4 thumbnail sketched ideas showing content and layout. Each thumbnail sketch should be appropriately animated.